The Uniformed and Overseas Citizens Absentee Voting Act, or UOCAVA, is a United States federal law pertaining to elections and voting rights for United States citizens who live overseas. The Uniform Military and Overseas Voters Act, or UMOVA, is a uniform state law that Virginia was the 7th state to adopt in 2012. The act permits military citizens and eligible United States citizens living overseas to register to vote by absentee ballot in their last state of residence. Citizens under UOCAVA and UMOVA include members of the Uniformed Services, members of the U.S. Merchant Marine, eligible family members of the above, United States citizens employed outside the United States with Virginia voting residence, and other private United States citizens residing outside the United States with Virginia voting residence. If you are a legal Virginia resident residing overseas and wish to vote by absentee ballot, the Federal Postcard Application, or FPCA, is the best way to register. The FPCA allows United States citizens living overseas to register to vote and apply for an absentee ballot, while enjoying the ease of returning the completed application electronically by fax or scanned email attachment. After completing the FPCA, scan it and email, mail, or fax it to your local voter registration office. The FPCA can be obtained online from the Federal Voting Assistance Program, or FVAP, website. It must be signed, printed, and mailed, faxed, or sent as a scanned email. Remember, you must apply for an FPCA in order to receive a ballot. If you are a United States citizen with Virginia voting residence living outside the U.S. for reasons unrelated to military service, you may be eligible to vote under UOCAVA and UMOVA. The registration deadline is usually the 22nd day before the election, and the absentee ballots application deadline is usually 7 days before the election. The deadline may be extended for certain emergency exceptions. Military voters and family members may register to vote by mail at any time. However, they are required to submit their FPCA 7 days before the election. A backup voting option for United States overseas citizens is the Federal Write-in Absentee Ballot, or FWAB. The FWAB allows United States citizens living overseas to register to vote and vote by absentee ballot if their regular ballot does not arrive on time. After you vote, mail the completed, signed, and witnessed ballot inside a blank sealed envelope, along with the completed voter's declaration affirmation form in a return envelope addressed to the Secretary of the Electoral Board. Attention, absentee voting officer. A postage-paid return envelope template is available at the FVAP website. Print the template onto your return envelope and deposit the envelope at a U.S. post office, an overseas U.S. military post, or an American embassy or American consulate using either the U.S. Postal Service or FPO/APO mail system. Virginia does not allow the FWAB to be returned by email or fax.